first join Toastmasters, you have to give a 4 to 6 minute speech for people who have joined newly and for people who have probably forgotten that they've given an icebreaker speech. So when it was me, I was not sure what to put in a 4 to 6 minute speech. Did I have so much to say? I didn't. But then I started writing and then I moved through the levels, all the 5 levels, and I got comfortable because every speech was 5 to 7 minutes. And then, finally, when I'm done with all the levels, Toastmasters International does a KBC meme with me. Are you confident of your 5 to 7 minute speech? Yes, sir. Lock kar diya jaye. Yes, sir. Speak for 12 minutes. Good evening, Toastmasters, and welcome, dear guests.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Let me introspect about my pathways journey. You see, I don't think any one of you knows the before and after of me that Toastmasters transformed. Because now you see me as a funny guy who speaks a lot, gets chatty, has a sense of humor. But if you had met me before Toastmasters at a public gathering or an event, you'd see me standing in the corner, deep in conversation with myself, in my head. Because small talk was a big deal for me. I was awkward, and I've always thought, like a diva, everybody should approach me and talk to me. And in reply, I would use a single word or 2 words to end the conversation. It was not working, and that's why I joined Toastmasters Club, to improve my communication skills and not be such a diva. Like I said, the 4 to 6 minute speech, the icebreaker, the first speech, I wrote, I practiced so many times. I did not have a single filler word, crutch word. I won my first ribbon, the best speaker. I was on cloud 9. The counter said, Shubhankar, you do not have any filler or crutch words. I was jumping and pumping my fists. And when the meeting was over, I went on to my mentor and asked, so how was it? I was very proud of this. He said, I could barely hear. Then it dawned on me, probably the counter didn't hear me. Later on, when I went on giving more speeches in level 2, 3 and 4, my confidence grew. But I was always rooted by feedbacks like those. Dress properly, like so. Use the stage. Use one story, one idea. Enunciate better. Improve your gestures. I didn't only learn how to speak, but I also learned how to listen, how to evaluate. I grew by leaps and bounds. When I didn't join Toastmasters, I was a very private guy. I used to crack jokes within my family or in my close friends. So when I joined Toastmasters, I was like, will my jokes land? And now it is such a point, there is so much pressure. I know I will land, but I don't know if I have any more jokes. You see, it's been a long journey. But was it a smooth sailing journey? Yes. Of course not. I had 2 big hurdles during my journey. And all throughout this journey, in some meetings, I won ribbons. And more than that, I didn't. When the hurdles came, first year, after I joined Toastmasters and I was going through my pathways, just 2 months before COVID hit, I had a family emergency and I had to leave Toastmasters Club. Sunshine Toastmasters went online, but I was already tired of online meetings, so I did not continue. Time rolled around. About 3 years later, in 2023, I joined Toastmasters back. And I stumbled, and I thought I had not even started, and I was restarting my Toastmasters journey. And the second thing was, during this journey, I got bored, like Nishita was saying. I got bored of many projects. I didn't know what to write about conflict management or my leadership style. Did I have one? I was very confused. But with the support of everybody present here, of the club members, my mentors, I pushed through. And I eventually finished all the levels. Did that mean, after finishing all of these levels, did it mean that I could just stand here, speak to a known crowd? Was that it? Was that all you get from finishing a pathways? Thankfully, in Sunshine, I got many opportunities outside the pathways and the speeches that I gave. I got to be a part of 2 YLPs, which is called the Young Leadership Program, where you teach little brats how to speak. And I kid you not, they do not have a filter. They will ask you every type of question which you and I might shy away from. So it was a challenge, and it challenged my understanding of how to give a speech, how to better it. I was also part of the organizing committee of some of the contests that were held in the club, which tested my leadership skills. I also organized, I'm not doing bragging about it, but I also organized a project of celebrating Sunshine's 25th anniversary. So each of these events, I took notes from the projects that I have done in my pathway. And after I finished all this, about a couple of weeks ago, somebody was asking me, what next? You are finished with your pathway speeches, your levels. Are you going to be a DTM? For the uninitiated, DTM is a higher level Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmasters. But this is nothing to do with it. Like, you have to do 2 levels, serve the area, sponsor a club, and so on and so forth. That's not my goal. Yes, the pathways that I chose helped me speak better in a structured manner. I am still trying to improve on impromptu speaking skills, and that is going to be my aim going forward. My aim is going to be me trying to improve on my impromptu speaking skills going forward. Now, there are a lot of new Toastmasters here, and I see prospective members for Sunshine or Toastmasters Club in general. I would like to share 4 things for you to take away from this speech. 1, if you join Toastmasters, and you should, when you find a mentor, make sure that you pester him or her to get whatever you can get them out of them. They are here to help you. They're here to help you speak better and own the stage. Second, take up projects outside of your pathways. That will help you put into practice what you're learning. It's just not about coming to a certain club and giving your speech. The previous me cannot even imagine giving a seminar on fitness, fielding questions from known and unknown people about fitness, which I was absolutely a novice to. Now I can confidently handle them or redirect them if I can do that. Third, do not compare yourself with somebody who's way ahead in the game. Compare yourself with yourself 4 weeks ago or 2 months ago. That will help you stay grounded. And fourth, this I tell every prospective member or a new member, that Toastmasters is like a gym. You come here, you pay the fees, you don't get fit. You cannot outsource the workouts. You cannot outsource nutrition. Similarly, at Sunshine, if you pay the fees, you're not going to become a better speaker or a leader. You have to come on stage. And that is the truth. Now, with all the learnings, I want to share with you something. This is not a flex. These are the ribbons that remind me the number of times I showed up and I won. And there are many more times that I didn't. So remind yourself to show up if you want to improve. Because with or without ribbon, if you show up, you will improve. Back to Toastmasters.